Freedom and beauty to everyone, I am the Technomage and welcome to my review of Terminator Zero Episode 3. And this episode continues the rhythm of Episode 2 and honestly takes it up a notch, and it's awesome, especially how fearsome they made the T-800. Let me show you. We saw on Episode 2 that Aika threw the T-800 over a bridge by slamming a truck against it. And well, the T-800 survived with minimal damage to its human skin covering. And this part actually made me kind of laugh a little bit. A pure coincidence, the T-800, who needs more new clothes because the clothes he's wearing are destroyed. The T-800 finds casually this Japanese office worker, this Japanese salaryman, who has clothes that fits it. So there is a Japanese salaryman, an office worker, who has the same size that the T-800 with the external appearance of a bodybuilder. I thought that little detail was just funny. When the T-800 arms itself, it builds this automatic auto-loading crossbow and connects to the mechanism in its arm and goes to the company where Dr. Lee works, trying to find him, but realizes that infiltration will be impossible because there are electromagnetic pulse devices inside the building. And by the way, the T-800 rightly deduced that Dr. Lee is here because we saw on the previous episode that even though knowing that the T-800 is here in the present, hunting him, and his children are missing, and by the way, he tells Misaki, you have to find the children because the T-800, the Terminator, will use them to get to me. What does he do? Does he go find his children? No, he goes back to the company to continue talking with Kokoro. Well, the T-800, in a very stealthy way using lockpicks, gains access to Dr. Lee's apartment, doing all kinds of readings and evaluations, and he finds the Koneko box and discovers that the robot cat CPU can be tracked. The T-800 connects with the internet and uses to track the cat and the children by extension. But Aika is wounded and Misaki helps her, but Aika still doesn't fully trust her because she is practically... Oh, sorry, Eiko. I'm calling her Aika, her name is Eiko. Well, there's still Eiko is really frustrated because she doesn't have a lot of weapons at her disposal. Dr. Lee, meanwhile, still tries to convince Kokoro that she has to help mankind against Skynet, but Kokoro is increasingly judgmental of humanity. Well, the cat escapes because the cat is connects through its CPU to the T-800, and the T-800 catches up with the children. And by the way, look at this part. Holy hell! Pennywise from It looks less menacing than this piece of junk. It seems that Skynet hasn't fully perfected the Terminator's human interaction and infiltration protocols. Well, anyway, the little girl rightly freaks out and escapes, and the T-800 catches up with the other two brothers. And this kid should be dead. The T-800 just slaps him out of the way against this metal curtain so hard that the metal curtain dents. By the way, T-800s are extremely strong, so this child should be dead. But he actually survives, and Eiko catches up to him and uses her improvised Molotov cocktails to distract it, and she manages to actually damage part of his covering. Now this part is a little bit too convenient because she's capable of fighting hand to hand with the Terminator. Now she does damage one of its joints using acid, but the T-800 managed to overpower her and continues pursuit into this unfinished underground shopping center. But the little girl falls and the T-800 almost catches up to her. But I have to say, this girl has some really good survival instincts because she presses the emergency stop, giving Eiko enough time to catch up to her and continue and protect her from the Terminator. And again, she retains the T-800 with her body. Do you know how strong are T-800s? It shouldn't be possible, and the T-800 is pummeling her with his fist. She should be dead. And then she just pushes the T-800 into the elevator shaft. Have you any idea how heavy are T-800s? They are really heavy. She shouldn't be capable of just pushing it like that. But anyway, these are the only complaints I have. They made it too convenient for Eiko to fight barehanded a T-800 Terminator. And the little girl knows that it was a Terminator. She's aware of the future, which makes me think that maybe the Dr. Lee told them about it. Well, Eiko gets more bullets and a new car, but the T-800, as we know, Terminators cannot be reasoned with, and they will absolutely never stop. Now, using this police car, Eiko makes the right choice and gets the hell out of there. Because that's what you do when a Terminator is pursuing you. You run. You run like hell. And what is this? A show of frustration by a Terminator? Interesting. But anyway, just again, very casually for the convenience of the T-800, a new disguise and a new transportation vehicle just present itself to it. And that's the end of episode 3. And oof, they continue with the fast-paced rhythm of episode 2, and they even taking up a notch because, as I said, the T-800 is terrifying this episode. I cannot wait for episode 4 because I know that there's going to be a massacre and it's going to be awesome. So this is the Technomage signing off. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.